Good evening, parents, and you're very welcome to the transition year presentation evening. I want to thank Miss Gilmer, the year head, and indeed Miss Was, the coordinator, in advance for the preparation of this. It's a bit unfortunate that we can't have you here this evening in school. It's always nice to welcome you as parents to the school and have a chat about how your students are settling into TY. I think they're very lucky to be in TY this year. It gives them a great opportunity to navigate the COVID year, so to speak, as well as enjoying themselves and getting to grips with quite a range of different projects and learning experiences. I've already met quite a number of them involved. I met a group last week there making a film, and they were well engaged in that, and others were off to their outdoor pursuits and so on. So they're making the most of the year, and I'm glad about that. I want to say too that unfortunately they didn't have the opportunity to sit their junior set this year, but perhaps they're not too sad about that themselves. They seem to be well settled into TY, and I'm looking forward to working with them and indeed with yourselves over the coming year. So Colmcille Mahagi Arist.
Hello and welcome to this transition year information presentation. My name is Mary Gilmer and I will be presenting this with Miss Patricia Walsh, who is the TY coordinator. So what we're going to do first is just look back at last year. I know it ended abruptly, but we do have to recognise academic and sporting achievements from September until March of last year. So our awards start at the beginning of the year by recognising students of the month, and these are given out at various junctures, usually at the end of a month during the year. So for September, we've Sean Long, October, Sophie Ammond, November, Shane Flood, December, Emma Burke, and January, Jennifer Gill, February, Paula Mahoney Cotter. Our next award is our Tutor Award, and these were given out at the end of May last year. And these are chosen by the tutors to two students in the classroom, usually male and female, who are particularly great at a tutor level in the class in terms of helping out, in terms of courtesy in the class. So for 3A, that's Luke Marshall and Abby Morley. For 3B, Rebecca Robinson and Jack Dunnigan. For 3C, Dylan Behan, Sophia Skelly. And for 3D, Jessica MacDonald and Fionn Flanagan. And congratulations to them. Our next award is our Courtesy Award for just great respect and manners and very polite students. We've got Aaron Caffrey and Sarah O'Hare. Congratulations. Our next award is our Full Attendance Award, and this is very much to be coveted, particularly going forward, leaving school with employers to have this is some accolade. And that goes to Neil Kelly, Clodagh Murphy, Lucy McCarthy, Andrew McGough, Rebecca Robinson and Molly Bulger, and congratulations for perfect attendance last year. Our sports awards are very important as sporting life is a huge part of St. Colmcille. So for badminton, we've David Hopkins, girls Gaelic, Ciara Phelan, boys Gaelic, Leon Murphy, camogie, Aisling Duffy, basketball, Emma Garvey, and basketball, Cathal O'Sullivan, athletics, Ellen Smith, and hurling, Jack O'Connor. Congratulations. Our junior sportspersons of the year are Emma Garvey and Kieran Duggan. And these two people showed great sportsmanship on and off the field, a credit to their team, to their parents, to their coaches, and to themselves. Well done. Our next award goes to the Academic Student of the Year, Sean Stout, and I have to say he is nothing if not absolutely consistent. This is his third year in a row to win this coveted award. And it's a testimony to his tenaciousness, his work ethic, his curiosity, and his attention to detail. Sean, congratulations. Well done. Third year in a row, an Academic Student of the Year. The next award is our last award, and this goes to the Overall Student of the Year. And this year, that award went to Cathal O'Sullivan, who not only is one of our top academic students of the year, but has contributed hugely to sporting life in St. Colmcille. Well done, Cathal, on this very much coveted Student of the Year award. So next we go on to Transition Year 2020-2021. And we look at our Transition Year team. So I, Mary Gilmer, am still the year head, and I will perform the functions that I've always done from first to third year. So that doesn't change. Our tutor team is Sean McCanaja, Tommy O'Hora, Michelle Glynn, Katie Dooley, and our TY coordinator this year is Patricia Walsh, chaplain Anna Maloney. Our uniform is still a very, very important part of school life. There are some changes this year because of COVID. So our full uniform is to be worn, black footwear only, all black, but full PE gear is allowed to be worn on the day students have PE, yoga, GA skills and trips day as advised. Our TY hoodie students voted for is the royal blue colour, and we are awaiting these to come into the school this week. Students will be allowed to wear the TY hoodie in class if they're cold, or a jacket. So makeup must be kept to a minimum, just to remind your students of this. And jewellery, one pair only. No nose rings are allowed, not that they can be seen behind face masks, but multiple earrings along the ear, not allowed either. So just one pair of studs, please. School jackets only to be worn, and students really should not be allowed out on any trips unless they are in correct uniform, and that includes tracksuit bottoms with the school crest on them and black footwear only. Late absences and notes. Please email me, the year head, Miss Gilmer, with all notes regarding late appointments and absences. But if you could CC the office as well as your child, and this means whilst I might be in class, the student can then show the email to the office, and the office will also have a copy to refer to. You can email me, Miss Gilmer, anything of a personal nature as usual, or should you wish a phone call, just leave. Just throw me an email actually is the best thing to do. Often myself and Miss Walsh, most of our time is spent in class on our class timetable. So we don't often get to the office to pick up a phone message. But if there is anything urgent at all, please ring the main office and leave a message with the secretary, and we will get back to you. I now hand you over to our TY coordinator, Miss Patricia Walsh.
My name is Patricia Walsh and I'm Transition Year Coordinator here in St Colmcille's Community School. So what is the structure of Transition Year and what will the students find new for the year? Students are going to be new tutor classes. They will have to learn how to manage their time, as many teachers will assign projects at the beginning of a term for them to work through. They will be well used to this after their experiences with the CBA structure in junior cycle. They will have to learn to prioritise projects depending on deadlines. We all know that transition year is a year for students to take ownership of their learning and to learn to work independently, which is a skill that they will need to develop as they move further into the senior cycle of 5th and 6th year. The 4 classes are 4A, 4B, 4C and 4D, and their timetables will rotate 4 times a year. Term 1 started on the 7th of September. Term 2 will start on Monday the 19th of October. Term 3 will start on Wednesday the 6th of January and Term 4 will start on Monday the 22nd of March. On these dates, students will receive a new timetable and their option subjects will change. I will go into more detail in relation to options at a later stage in the presentation. On Tuesdays, as you know, transition years are off timetable. They are either on community care, work experience or on trips. For B and C are on work experience in terms 1 and 4, and for A and D are on work experience in terms 2 and 3. Some students are finding it challenging to get work experience, but many students have managed. We encourage students to avail of any opportunities they can to fulfil these placements. Students who have not secured placements on Tuesdays are working their way through an online guided tutorial for which all students in the year group have been registered. The November and February work experience placements should be pursued, and many students have already secured placements. When looking for work experience, try to find a suitable placement based on the student's interest. Use personal contacts like family or friends to help you. Students have been asked to enter work experience placement details online for all placements. Community care placements are normally organised by the school. These have been restricted this year, so if you have any opportunities to help your son or daughter organise a placement with a grandparent or relative in the community, we would be grateful. The school has, however, connected with Knockline Network and we are helping in different areas of the community along with them. Outdoor pursuits will run in the following class order: 4D Term 1, 4C Term 2, 4B Term 3 and 4A Term 4. Tuesday trips are now running under COVID guidelines. Students are following all COVID guidelines on private buses. The following are some trips students have already done this year. A hike to the Hellfire Club. Kayaking on the River Liffey. Followed by a history lesson treasure hunt. Cycling in the Phoenix Park with Mr. Carey. And Zip It. So how does transition year support the students as they move forward into 5th and 6th year? They will cover core subjects of Irish, English and Maths, as well as French or Spanish, along with IT. They will build on the skills and foundations laid in the junior cycle. They will get to sample subjects, the 4 subjects in science, 3 business subjects, history, geography, design and graphics, music and art. Career guidance will be covered as well as religion and SPHE. Students will get to sample options in the following way. They can choose to study Chinese or computer science for the full year, or sample CAD, legal studies, psychology and craft as the timetables rotate in option 1. In option 2, they choose industrial design, food science, GAA skills, art or multimedia for the full year. In option 3, the following sciences of physics, chemistry, biology, ag science are sampled, as well as yoga. In option 4, students can do mini company for the year, or cookery, web design, music or product design on a rotation basis. In option 5, students do future leaders, or coding, European studies, music or architecture. Future Leaders is a programme where students cover the following: sports journalism, performance analysis, nutrition, well-being, coaching skills and refereeing. This year, for the first time, all transition year students are being trained as facilitators in the Leading Ireland's Future Together leadership programme. This year, transition year students are managing their own learning through the use of an e-portfolio along with the traditional school journal. This new initiative was piloted in the school last year and the students are already producing great work in their computer studies classes. The traditional journal still contains valuable documents for work experience and other areas of importance in the year and should be continued to be used in conjunction with the new e-portfolio. So how is all of this going to be assessed? All of the information around the current assessment is on page 73 of the TY journal for you to have a look at. We are at the moment reviewing the assessment of transition year to take into account our current circumstances. There is a possibility at the end of the year for assessments, but we will keep you informed in advance of any formal changes to this structure. Transition year is a Department of Education certified year. A distinction grade is 80% plus. A merit is 64 to 79%. A pass is 50 to 64%. Other certificates students can be awarded include GASHGA, LIFT, Future Leaders, Gaelic Skills, along with Traffic School and First Aid, once these can run in accordance with COVID restrictions. Transition year offers students the opportunity to pursue new courses, hobbies, etc. These can be done through GASHGA, volunteering, learning a new skill, fundraising, joining a new club, or trying courses online. The most important thing to remember is students will only get out of transition year what they put in. Our top tips for parents are that transition year is a unique opportunity for your child to explore their potential. Encourage your child to actively participate in as many opportunities as possible. Step out of their comfort zone. Volunteer, it builds confidence. You as a parent should be proactive. Stay informed and check in with the school journal and Google Classroom announcements on a regular basis. Stay in touch with assignments that are due. Help your child to get suitable and beneficial work experience. As we know, workplaces can be beneficial in identifying unsuitable career choices as well as suitable ones. Provisional events that we hope to happen this year are Careers Week, Killery, First Aid, Traffic School, Theatre Trip, GASHGA Hike, TY interviews, and our award ceremony and TY graduation. We will stay in touch with you as parents through the following: reports, school journal, Google Classroom, Transition Year website, which is currently being updated, and Transition Year newsletter, email, and we will also hope to have senior cycle options information in January as normal. You can also ring us at 495 2888, extension 4 if you need to contact us. Finally, some reminders. Some transition year deposits are still outstanding. Please ring the accounts in the school to pay the €200 deposit if you have not already done so. Details of the next payment will be sent to you in the next couple of weeks as we see the activities and opportunities that are available to us. Please remind your child to fill in work experience placement details in the Google form for the block week in November. If your child requires Garda vetting for work experience, the form is available for the transition year office. This applies to over 16s only. Thank you.
We realise that this year is going to be a year with added challenges. There will be changes that will need to be made, sometimes at short notice, especially if we have to comply with new HSC guidelines. And there will be a need to adapt. There will be a need for patience and understanding. We will work together as a team, as we always do, to provide, in as much as we can, one of the best experiences for this year group. Thank you.